Welcome to my chatting and crafting series. If you're new to this series, it is a little series I do on the channel that is mostly dedicated to the TDS creative product brand. And officially, as of today, which is April 2nd, 2024, we are launching the mid-year release, which now includes 2 new products, one being dry rubble and transfers, and the other item is decorative rice paper prints. These are about the size of a regular piece of paper. They are printed on handmade mulberry paper, which does have imperfections, and it does have fiberish little fibers throughout the paper. It also has really good absorption. So if you're new to decoupage and you haven't had a whole lot of experience, rice paper is a good place to start. It's really easy to apply. Here's a couple little pieces that I have been working on using different mediums, just testing different things. They turned out super cute. Inside of each one of the little transfer sets, you have a little direction piece, and in case you don't know where you can find me, there's some little clues down here in the corner. And there's also, we have a Facebook community group, a TDS Facebook community group. If you guys are on Facebook and you did not know this, or you haven't seen me trying to post it, you use TDS products, or you decoupage, or really just want to post your crafts or find out anything. It's an amazing group of people. Hi, all of you that are watching. Say hi to me down. I told you guys. Plus, you will also get me very often. I am posting in there little videos of me. There's a lot going on over there. So come hang out with us if you're not. Anyhow, moving on. Also going to do one of Dollar Tree's little wood pieces. And this is like a pencil holder, right? Wood pen holder. We're going to pop one on here. And I thought these would be fun. LED pillar candles. I got 2 of these. So we're going to do a couple little transfers and we're going to rub them on, and we will do a decorative rice paper print as well. I've already been cutting into a piece. So I'm going to continue using the one that I have because, you know, waste not, want not around here. So I'm going to put this away, and then we're going to cut out some little designs from what I've already got left from what I've been using. These work just like regular transfers would. You just cut out whatever design you want. You pull it apart. And if you want to use the whole sheet, I've used most of half of one of the other sheets on a little demonstration piece that I can pop up here so you guys can see how pretty that turned out. You just peel it off. And you're going to want to also make sure that you store these in an area that it's not too cold and it's not too hot. Okay. And I'm just going to plop this down. Now, I will tell you this, there's no give in these. As soon as you put them on, they start sticking immediately. So just keep that in mind because you're not going to get a second chance. It's already partially stuck on there. See, I'm shaking it. It's not coming off. This stuff sticks really well and really quick. And you can see it's pretty much on there without me even having to do even the top of it. It's like stuck to the curve of the bottle. This stuff means business. So then you can grab your little plastic piece. These come with the kits or the sets, and you can use this or whatever. It does not matter. Do not feel like you have to use that if you have a little Cricut tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel limited as just having to use whatever. These just come in here to make your life a little bit easier in the event that you don't have something to scratch your little transfers on with. It's just to help you out. Super pretty. This looks so nice on this bottle, actually. If this was painted white, this would look even better. I really like the way it actually looks on here, just clear. You know what I'm saying? Let's do another one. I feel like this bird is meant to go in the corner of this, so that's what we're kind of going to do here. Just pull it on off. And you can seal over these. I have used Mod Podge to seal over them. I have used liquid patina to seal over them, and I have used decoupage in the mat to seal over them. I've had absolutely no problems whatsoever. I used Mod Podge to seal over the one that I did on glass already. Now, I will tell you, if you're not familiar with Mod Podge in general over glass, you will see like little brush streaks. So pick your sealer with that in mind, that you're going to see little streaks or brush streaks whenever you're sealing over glass. So just keep that in mind. Oh, where's my little card at? I'm done. Pop that over here, giving you guys options. I'm going to use this. That turned out so good. And if you have like, see how this is kind of hanging off at the end, just pull it off and then seal this over. You can also use a buffing pad if you want. I will be having those on the website soon. I need to get all the packing ready for them, but I will be having buffing pads available as well. And you can just use them to kind of go around and get any extra little of the sticky stuff around the design. These have like a waxy, like if I peel at them, you know what I'm saying? It like pulls off. So keep that in mind as you're going to apply these, that it's not necessarily a plastic or a ceramic. And I'm just gonna kind of push these down and do the same, rub it on, a little rub, rub, rub. I love how that looks on there. Now I'm just gonna pop a little extra. I probably should have put this on first, right? Probably should have put this on there before the flower piece. Or the leaf. Greenery. What are we calling it today, my friend? Leaf. Greenery. This thing. We probably should have put this on there first. Just want to point out, you will notice if you've never used transfers before, and I want to just apologize. I know my nail polish is starting to get jacked up. I've recently had a couple of really nice people mention about my manicure. Listen, do you know how hard it is doing what I do every day and then trying to keep fresh to death nails so y'all can look at my pretty hands? Give me a break. I'm out here struggling, okay? Trying to do my best with my nails. I love y'all, but give me some grace. Oh my goodness. So you will see right here that as it's attaching to the piece, that it's less darker than the piece that's still attached. And you can just gauge that as you go, whether or not you want to start pulling up the clear film or not. And then work on with it. Look at that. And I feel like at this point I can't stop myself, and we need some polka dots down at the bottom. So I'm going to just cut the polka dots off down here and put down at the bottom because I feel like the candle needs them. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is a good idea or not. Say no dots, Brandy, if you think it's a bad idea. No dots. So I'm just gonna pop these off. And oh, look at that. Oh, I'm in love already. I ain't even got you one here and I love you. That is gonna be so flippin' cute. Let's get the rubbing. We're obviously not going to be able to seal over this because it's like wax. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, that one's not sticking. So keep that in mind as you're doing this, that if you choose to do a candle piece to have a pretty design, I mean, you can absolutely seal over it, but I wouldn't be trying to light it up. You know what I mean? Like decorative use only, friends. Decorative use only. Don't call me up and be like, Brandy, listen, I burned. I melted the whole candle. It all went up in flames. Nope, just stare at it. Just stare at it. Oh, that one didn't stick either. These little dots are a little much of a pain. I just had to, oh, listen, those two came out. Look at that. I still love it. Super, this is so cute. I just staged the pieces up so you guys could see how cute they turned out. I love this. Really love that one, but I don't know. I like all of them, to be honest with you. This candle is probably my favorite. And then this is really pretty too. Lots you can do with all of it. Here's one of the cute little rice paper designs. I did seal over this piece and applied it to this little, it's a Dollar Tree MDF board. And I just want to show y'all, you know, even with sealing it, me scratching it, you know, I like being real with y'all. I always try to test everything going in before I give anything to y'all. Believe it or not, I've went through several printers going through all of this because I'm completely printing and all the things with these. It was definitely interesting. One of the first printers I got, it was an inkjet printer. And while the designs were absolutely beautiful and I love how they popped, the ink was constantly running, even as I let them dry for several days. And then I didn't want to have to worry about spraying them. So I went with a laser jet printer. This is a color image laser jet printer. This is beautiful. And let me tell you something. It has made my life so much easier just in general. I never thought upgrading and changing printers would make my life easier working, but it really is. And I love it so, so much. I already prepped a little piece of Dollar Tree wood, so we could do a little project. Which one should we use? Let me know in the comments, which one would you pick? The bucket of cows, the little cow with the hat, or the horse with the hat? What would you pick? We're going to go with the little cow with the hat, okay? And you can, if you want to rip these, you can rip them. You can use water as well on a paintbrush. That will work just fine. And I want to show you as well while you're sitting here with me that if you spray these with water, you're not going to have any ink running, okay? Now, I don't necessarily recommend spraying them with water. I would leave them dry and apply them, but I just wanted to show you that the ink's not going to run. It's on here. I've done all the testing. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Okay, let's use a medium. What are we going to pick here? We got, you know what, let's just use Mod Podge because I know so many of you use Mod Podge and I know some of you complain and you say it doesn't work for you. And I do have liquid patinas. I got all the mediums, my friends, all the mediums. But I've used all three of these. And like I've been sharing throughout this video, I've used all three of these and I've had really good results. And I'm not even going to use a fan brush for this. We're just going to use one of these little joints. And you don't have to be real mindful with, this is why I say if you're new to decoupage, this is an amazing product to work with because rice paper is extremely absorbent. So you don't have to be mindful, like if you're using a napkin or tissue paper and you're scared you're going to get a whole bunch of wrinkles or having too much medium. And those of you that know me, y'all know I don't do this. When do I ever, other than when I'm doing the iron on method, when do you see me lathering up anything with a ton of medium? That don't happen, right? It does not happen. But with this stuff, it, for whatever reason, oh, we know I need to tear this. I can't have that going on there like that, can I? That's going to look yucky. Now I'm rushing against the time so the Mod Podge don't dry. Sorry, it's going to have an edge on it. I don't want it to have an edge. I don't like that. In case you don't know me, I like to kind of blend. That's going to be like slightly better, but not really. Ah! That's what I get for rushing. But, yeah, you don't, oh no, I just ripped his ear. Look at that. Look at me. We're going to fix it. It's all right. I got this. So we're going to just plop this down. And even though it's got wrinkles and kinkles in it, I'm going to straighten this out and we are going to meet it right back up. What is going on? My bad. There we go. Look at this. stuff just, it is super easy to work with. Oh, mine does little broken ear. Oh my goodness. Nobody's gonna know, right? I could probably paint that in. Boom. It seriously does not matter. I don't know what magic is in this rice paper that really just allows it to be applied to things so easily without really having any wrinkles. But this stuff is great. And if you are not familiar with me, I have been using rice paper on and off for a really long time. And I love this paper that I have found. I also really love the application method with this stuff. I have been working on between the transfers and releasing the decorative rice paper prints for over a year now. There's been a lot of trial and error. There's been a lot of testing things. And I tell y'all, I'm so happy to have a product that I believe in, that I feel is really nice to offer you guys different options for your DIY projects. I just want to say thank you to all of you that have been supporting the DIY struggle since I started many, many years ago, and the TDS brand as we've started creating creative products. Those of you that love the decoupage papers, which I do have several new designs of those, by the way. They are beautiful. I hope all of you love these products, and I hope you come over to Facebook and hang out in the community and share the pieces that you're working on, and just let us know what you're using, what you're learning. Or it doesn't even have to be TDS. It can be whatever you're using, and budget-friendly options, all the things. Come hang out and share them in the comments in these videos on YouTube as well. Let people know what your experiences are. As always, I appreciate all of you so, so much. Thanks for hanging out with me for this sweet little video. I appreciate you, and until next time.